Hi, Leo. How are you? Long time no see. I'm very excited to be doing your October reading, my loves. We're going to see what is coming up for you in the month of October. So, we're going to start this reading with some animal medicine cards because we want to see what animal spirits are guiding you in the month of October. Then, we're going to get into some word cards and see what you need to be focusing on this month, as well as the tarot. Where we really go into the details, the juice, and the tea about what is coming up for you in the month of October. So let's see what is ahead for you, Leo. I'm very excited to be connecting with you and doing your reading, my love. So all you need to do if you want to connect with this reading is just say out loud yes, or send the intention out to your spirit guides that you are open to receiving any beautiful, amazing messages that are going to help you in the month of October. So let's see what's coming up for you. Spirit guides and angels, I'm open to receiving messages here for Leo, for the collective of Leo. What is coming up in October? Leo, very powerful animal spirit coming through. You have the snake, darling. You have the snake. October is all about transformation and rebirth here. I do feel like there is a very significant change coming in for you. This is around your identity. It feels very powerful and very fated. So I'm very excited to get some more information on that for you, but that's just what's coming through already. So we have the snake coming out. The animal spirit of the snake is here to guide you in October. And what are the words? What does Leo need to focus on? And your word of the month is surrender. Look at that. Surrender, surrendering to this transformation, surrendering to this rebirth. We're going to get some more information now from the tarot, Leo, and see what this transformation and rebirth energy is around, as well as any challenges and opportunities that are in your field in the month of October. Okay. So, spirit guides and angels, let's get into the tarot. Can you please share with me Leo's energy for October? What is this big transformation around? What is it about? Leo, Leo, Leo. October 25. Okay, first card out is the Ten of Wands. Okay, it's about your workload, like your physical, actual job if you are working. Okay. I feel like your creativity has been quite clouded lately, Leo. I feel like you have been really focusing on work and your career or your job, with the Ten of Wands coming out and the Queen of Coins. And I just feel like this month your creativity, there's going to be more space for your creativity to come through. I do feel like your creativity has been stifled in the previous months. Maybe you haven't been feeling as creative. There's something about your creative energy coming through. This could be writing, this could be music, this could be art, this could be actually painting or making something. But I do see you actually doing something with your hands, because Leo, you are actually quite creative, but I feel like your creativity has been stifled. I'm not quite sure what you've been going through here, Leo, but we have the Four of Swords coming out, which really talks a lot about recovering from, heartbreak, or recovering from, high intensity emotional situations. You're in rest and recovery now. And with that energy of surrender coming through and the snake, I just feel like you are in a real transitional rebirthing right now, and it doesn't feel weighted, it doesn't feel heavy. It actually feels just really necessary, and that's why they want you to surrender this month to this energy. Okay, because this necessary energy coming in is just to really lay to shed what no longer serves you. Okay, so October is really about you letting go. Okay, yeah, we've got the Two of Coins coming out, so you might be juggling finances at the moment or feeling a little bit unstable in that department. You might be living off your savings. You might be trying to create another stream of income. Okay, the Two of Coins can also talk about juggling streams of income, multiple streams of income. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups coming out for you as well. So there is renewal happening with the Hierophant. Okay, what is the challenge? I'll get into your reading a bit more precisely in a moment. I'm just getting all of your cards. What's the challenge for Leo in October, please? Okay, we've got the Strength card. Oof, coming out with Judgment. Okay, that's some big ass energy there, Leo. That's coming up as your challenge for the month of October. Now let's see what your opportunities are. What are the opportunities for Leo, please, for October? Okay. Ooh, we got a lot of, 3 pages just came out as your opportunities. So what I'm really seeing here, Leo, you've got 2 pages and a Knight as your opportunities. Okay, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Now, it's really interesting because the overall message that I'm getting is that you're really about to, it's interesting because the energy doesn't feel like you're supposed to be, hiding away from the world. Like the Hermit isn't here. This doesn't really feel like it's an introverted rebirth that's happening. It doesn't feel like weighted and heavy and internal, like a dark night of the soul or anything like that. This just feels like a surrendering rebirth. This feels like you've already done that work. It feels like you've already gone through. That's why the Judgment is here. You've already gone through like closing contracts or changing patterns or, healing karma. Okay, the Judgment card is really about having a second chance here. Okay, it's really about being, renewed, forgiven, that kind of stuff. And that's coming out as your challenge this month. So this might also be about who you need to forgive and who maybe needs to forgive you. Okay, because energetically you are being released here, Leo. So this rebirth that's happening, I feel like you've already done the internal work. You've already done a lot of what needs to be done, which is why you're in the Four of Swords energy, because you're resting from all of that. And this is really just about you releasing the burdens now. This is about you really just letting go of anything that you're carrying that really you don't need to be. This is really getting down, writing lists about, because when the Ten of Wands comes out, it really tells me you're also carrying other people's problems, okay? It tells me that you're also not only burdened by your own stuff, could be around work, but you're also carrying other people's burdens. And that's why the Ten of Wands is really there to say, like, let it all go. And with that energy of surrender coming out, it's really telling me that it's time for you to relinquish what's actually not yours. And once you do that, the Ace of Cups is coming out as renewal, okay, which is really in line with the Judgment card. This is all about purification. This is all about renewal. It's cleansing, okay? It's a big cleansing energy. So October is really about renewal, transformation, and cleansing, okay? But like I said, it's not going to be heavy for you, Leo. This is the time for you to do that. And with all this page energy coming out, the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Pages represent really early stages, right? Really early beginnings, new projects, learning new things, opening yourself to new energy. Okay, so it's the early stages of developmental, of you mastering something. Okay, so this is around your communication. This is around your money. This is around creativity. This is really, and the fact that they're all coming out together is telling me there's a really big energy around you starting multiple things in the early stages all at once. So I do feel like you're going to be learning multiple things. And I do feel like that's also why the Two of Coins is here. Because Leo, I feel like you're going to be learning, say, multiple things at one time. You might be entering a realm where simultaneously while you're learning about a new way to make money, you're also going to be learning how to tune into a new creative aspect of yourself, right? Or new ways in which you're communicating. So there is this kind of evolution and transformation happening within you in the month of October that really narrows into multiple ways in which you're transforming. This isn't just one overall transformation. This is multiple transformations happening at once and at the same time, which is really exciting. So that's your opportunity this month, Leo. What they're highlighting as your challenge is that you do have the strength and resilience to go through this period. It's a really big cleansing process that can be quite challenging, but they really want you to remember how courageous, how strong, and how resilient you are, and that you have what it takes to keep going and to move forward with this. All right, my darlings. So that is the energy of October. You have a lot of rebirth energy coming up, and I cannot wait to do your November reading to see post-rebirth what is on the horizon. So make sure you just surrender, really release a lot of burdens and, other people's burdens. Really focus on letting go, okay? This October is all about letting go, being open to receiving all of that new beautiful energy and renewal and cleansing that's coming into your life. Thank you so much for letting me read your energy, Leo. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so, and you will be notified when my next reading comes out for you. And obviously it means the world when you subscribe, because it supports me to continue to make content. And I love you so much, Leo. I can't wait to see you soon. Have the most beautiful month ahead.